accidentally added time. Meet Boston's woke mayor, Michelle Wu, known for her progressive policies. Ah, yes, the communist. Send her back to China. I think that's where she came from. Or at least she has Chinese descent. Lines up vaccine mandates amid pushback from city workers. Oh. Or for no whites. Christmas party for the city's elected. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu wants children to vote on city's budget. Wait, what? Children can't vote. You want to know why? Because they don't even know what the fuck is happening. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu ripped over unserious plan to give 11-year-old kids migrants voting powers. No way. You fucking serious? I can't believe she did. Boston Mayor Wu embraces Trump resistance as campaign heats up. Boston insufferable liberal mayor viciously booed at Red Sox. Boo! You fucking commie! Get the fuck out of here! How's your one China policy, bit? I'm just being fucking cool. Yeah, boo! Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Smithers. Old fucking bat.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper
Hello.
Jacket TV. So even though I haven't been super thrilled with what's been coming out of the DOJ lately, we don't even have Pam Bondi's report on Trump's executive order to protect the Second Amendment. That's still up in the air. Maybe it's been submitted, they just haven't made it public. But we haven't seen anything come of that as of yet. But at least Congress seems to know what's going on, and we have some really exciting news that is devastating to the NFA. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on.
National Firearms Act, right?
Now, real quick, if you support the Second Amendment and you support what we're doing here by taking advantage of the First Amendment, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I want my
It's
machine
free.
guns
It
back.
only takes a second,
My
but
machine
it really
guns.
does help us out here quite a bit, and it helps us spread our message. So
I want my
thank you to
goddamn
everybody who subscribes.
MP5.
Okay,
I want
so
my
let's go and talk about
Uzis.
what's going on here. So this
I want
year's
my
been a pretty
actual
exciting year
Vector.
in terms of new legislation introduced in Congress to either preserve, protect, or restore our Second Amendment rights. We've seen things like the
I want
Shush
no
Act to
fucking
remove
rifle
silencers from the
fucking
NFA.
Vector
We've seen national
bullshit.
reciprocity,
Fuck you.
constitutional carry, the Rifle Act, and more. But the bill that was just introduced that we're going to be talking about today strikes another major blow
give us
to
back
the
our
NFA,
short-barreled
an
shotguns too. Fuck
unconstitutional
you.
law that shouldn't exist in the first place. So
I can't believe you
let's go
took
ahead and
off
talk
the
about what was just
sawed-off
introduced.
shotguns,
So
man.
the bill that was just
Fuck
recently
you.
introduced that we're talking about today in the Senate was introduced by Senator Marshall. There's also a companion bill in the House that was introduced by Representative
I'll
Clyde.
fucking buy a
They
shotgun,
have an
saw it off
interesting
myself, and
title.
fucking
It's
stick it in
known
your
as
head.
the Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today
Don't do that.
Act,
That's very
or
illegal.
the Short Act. What this bill does is it removes short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, and any other weapons from the unconstitutional NFA. So if we take a look at the Senate bill right here, it says, a bill to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to remove short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, and certain other weapons from the definition of firearms for purposes of the National Firearms Act and for other purposes, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, Section 1.
I mean, let's be real. We all know the reason why they're trying to limit people from getting these things. It's because they're a bunch of pansies and faggots that don't want to get fucked up by their own constituents.
Passing if Congress acts quickly. And the nice thing is that would mean no more $200 tax stamp, no worrying about registration. As a matter of fact, this bill would mandate that the ATF get rid of its current registration.
I mean, people are
and all
already
of the documents
getting on their cases about how
SPRs
unconstitutional
and
all their
SBSs
bullshit is.
up until this point. So if you have something that's already registered, they would have to get rid of those documents. It also means that there's no more burdens on transportation. It would be just like anything else. As far as the NFA is concerned and transporting things from one state to another, that burden would be lifted.
I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Not only that, but it would also force the ATF to
I'm fucking
destroy
sick and tired of people. I'm ready to fucking start slicing people's throats. With that
for years. You wouldn't have to worry about the braces anymore. On top of that, it also would eliminate any mandates or taxes at the state level. So this is absolutely one bill I would love to see passed. The NFA shouldn't exist.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Right
you're first on my list to get your
NFA,
fucking
which would be nice. Overall,
head smashed.
would be the best possible option. But to see it gutted from the inside like this, removing silencers, removing machine guns, removing short-barreled rifles and things like that, basically making the NFA ineffective, would also
what do you
be
want,
a good option.
shitster?
At this point, just based on what we've seen over the last 4 years, I would love to see some action taken to restore the Second Amendment when it comes to the NFA. Now, we only have the current administration for 4 years, but we could potentially have Congress for even less time, depending on midterm elections. So it is imperative that Congress act within the next year or two on all of these bills that have been introduced to make sure that something actually happens. Because the president has said if it makes it to his desk, he would sign a lot of these bills. And I want to see a lot of these bills be signed before, again, we could potentially lose Congress. So I think it's really important for Congress to act fast on these. We saw that national reciprocity was just recently released from committee and is now going to be going to the floor for a vote. So we could be seeing national reciprocity. But after that, they have to start moving on all of these other bills. You can't just introduce something like this just to say I did something or to use
and then just leave it in the fucking
these things and just lets them go.
And then just leave it up to the fucking system to see if it gets if it sees the light of day. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you. What kind of bullshit is that?
We need the leadership in both the House and the Senate to make sure that these things actually happen, or it was all for nothing. But again, I think this is great. Since January of 2025,
when they do this too, they limit fucking people, right? They limit the companies that fucking purchase, make these firearms and shit, and then they lose a chunk of their fucking revenue.
So it's going to be up to Congress.
They stop selling. It's just like, well, you just stop them selling their own firearms that they probably made tons of already, and now you're telling them to not. You're telling them to just hang them up. It's like, what the? That's a lot of fucking money just wasted because of you fucking asshats. Fuck you. I fucking hate the government. I just want to burn it all to the fucking ground. Fucking pieces of shit. And we'll see. Fucking, I hate these people. All they do is sit on their fucking ass and do nothing. Literally months and months go by. They only hear certain things every, what? Every fucking, every quarter? Literally? It's like, dude, fuck off. You guys are in there for so long. You guys have studied, research. You have all the fucking materials, yet you don't even fucking just deal with the goddamn shit already.
This is wild also. In California, we love our rules.
It makes no
fucking
sense.
A new law could mean that you'd stay in that car seat
fucking
for a lot
bureaucracy
longer. Maybe
bullshit.
Have to ride in the back until you get your license. Assembly Bill 435 is making its way through the State House. It would force teenagers up to 16 years old to ride in the back seat of a car if they are not tall enough. Now, I don't actually know what tall enough is. It's based on...
Yeah, I thought... So, to my understanding, I thought you were already supposed to, be in a car seat at a certain age, right? And must be in the back seat and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know why they're bringing this back up.
on like some metrics. They came out with a very easy to understand, of course not, metric of
I guess
system to
they're
test if your kid is tall enough.
Well, this is
All kids
LA
under
or
10,
California.
though, would have to use a
I
booster
don't
seat,
know.
and
This is
anybody
weird.
under
'Cause I thought you
13 would have
already
sit in
had
the
to
back.
use a
Can you
booster
imagine
seat.
a 10-year-old on a
Because I know when I was younger, I had to fucking use one. When I was a kid. Fucking booster seat in the back of the fucking car. What? Are people not buying booster seats for their kids?
booster
I'm
seat?
I'm
That's not
confused.
going to happen.
That's wild. Now, the violation, at least the first one, you get a $20 fine. Then the next one will be $50 and so on. State Democrats on the Transportation Committee have advanced the measure, though the rep from Stockton.
The reason why you buy booster seats for your kids is because the fucking they're not big enough to deal with the.
Rhodesia Ransom had some concerns, saying she has a, quote,
It doesn't properly go
23-year-old
over them.
height-challenged
They get
child
the car seat.
whose legs often don't go over the chairs. Critics, of course, worry this will be hard to enforce.
Plus, somebody's got to install those booster seats and stuff in a car, which is not easy to do.
But it's so funny that, I mean, now my, like,
What do you mean? Boosters, it's just they fucking put it in and then you slip the fucking belt in it. That is
you know,
fasten it
how
in.
old's my son? 9. He's in a
You,
he's
you
in
put
a
the
booth.
fucking kid in and you fasten him in. That's it.
Right. Because they say he should be. But I remember growing up, we sat on the hump in the middle and we'd fly around and.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. These guys are boomers.
Yeah.
You know, mom and dad would just do that.
I
and
wrote on the
now-
roof.
I remember one time, my mom got pulled over because of me not being in a booster seat, and they basically gave her a ticket because of that.
And
I
you
was
wrote
like-
on the
Put me
roof.
in a box on the roof.
And now we got our kids in Boston.
I'm
That's like
thinking
Here's an
2000-ish?
opportunity for an entrepreneur out there
Like
to
2000,
make an
2001
adult booster seat.
era?
Yeah, I need.
I gotta
I don't
call
know
up
what's
the
changed.
booster seat
I'm pretty sure
company.
nothing's
Bill,
changed
got
that
an
much.
idea.
I got a side hustle.
I don't
not
know
gonna
why
go.
they're bringing this
No,
shit
I'm
back
not
up.
investing.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
a hard pass on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
10-year-olds
sharks.
are not going to be.
Basically, I think whoever made this rule is just trying to fucking get some more favor points or siphon some more money from people. I don't know why they're trying to do this. It's fucking stupid, by the way. There's no point for this. There's already fucking rules for this. What? Senator Mark Kelly seen driving his new SUV after selling the Tesla despite Elon Musk. Oh, yeah. Why even buy the Tesla in the
Mark
first
Kelly,
place?
it's
Hey, we just got done with Votorama.
2:34. What happened?
It is,
Yeah, all the people who bought the Tesla and then decided to trade it in, it's like, what? You guys are so fucking brain dead. You guys are so upset at Elon for doing his thing that you decided to say, "Oh, I bought this car 2 years ago, 4 years ago, or some shit, and now I don't want it anymore."
Republicans got their bad bill passed.
Elon's
Give
name
a
is
big
attached to it.
tax
I hate
cuts
it now.
to billionaires and multimillionaires at the
Fucking
expense of regular
stupid.
people.
It's basically like how kids act when they get into a new fad, and then when their like cringe family members get into the fad, they don't like the fad anymore. These people are fucking children.
They're just trying to put food on the table. It's
What
bad
kind of
business.
cuts do they cut?
They're cutting Medicaid.
Oh no, not the Medicaid thing again.
When Elon
Jesus,
Musk
man,
goes
you're a
Social
grown ass
Security,
dude. Come on.
People
Oh
on
wait, he's
Social
bald.
Security are
That's
at
right.
risk.
Yeah, it's not right.
Bad deal.
Bye, Mark.
Really?
Oh man, he's cutting Medicaid, even though they said specifically that they would not cut anything from Medicaid. Oh yeah, you know the whole smug episode with people smelling all their, all their bullshit. Yeah, this is exactly what's going on. Oh yeah, let's all change to EVs. Oh no, now it's in the reverse. Oh, let's all change to gas-powered cars because we hate Elon Musk. And now they're just whiffing all their own fucking smug-ass farts. Unacceptable. No arrests made after protesters violently derail conservative campus event. Blue State College allegedly using explicit racial quotas in admissions. What the fuck? Higher Ed Group urges schools to resist Trump admin's efforts to deport foreign protesters. I almost said prostitutes. Doge executive Antonio Garcias reveals 1.3 million illegals are accessing Medicaid. Thousands are voting? Whoa. Hey, what? Excuse me? How does that work? They're not citizens. Hmm. 1,500 plus zombie programs, over 8% of federal budget spending at $516 billion is unauthorized, possibly illegal. Uh-oh. Money laundering? Do I smell money laundering? What was that? This is exactly what's happening.
Fear.
Now hand over that registration.
Yes, sir. My mother's gonna kill me. Holy shit. Don't look, don't look.
My God.
I don't get it, man. What fucked up or is fucked up, man? This shit is fucking crazy.
Shit, man. I was just about to pull out my 9 and put a cap in that pig's ass.
Oh, fuck. I'm already pulled over.
Pull over farther, man.
I can't pull it. Sir, I'm already pulled over.
He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any farther.
License and registration, please.
But I just gave you it, officer.
License and registration. You know how fast you were going?
65?
63.
Freaking out, man.
I'm freaking.
Freaking out, man.
You want to know why I pulled you over? Littering.
Officer, that's not ours.
Candy bars.
Candy bars.
Littering.
Yes, and that's where the candy bars come from.
And littering and
littering and littering and littering and
littering and
littering and smoking the reefer. Now to teach you boys a lesson, Officer Rabbit and I are going to stand here while you 3 smoke the whole bag.
Oh, God. Well, there you have it. They're all high off their asses. What could go wrong? Socialist NYC mayoral candidate wants city-owned grocery stores. Oh. I don't know how I feel about the government owning grocery stores. Because then now they're gonna run like weird experiments for their food, and they're gonna push weird food experiments on you without you knowing. I don't know about this one. I don't think so, Chief. What is this? Who's Vanessa32? Who Vanessa Bob? Don't know who that is. Eli Mestel. Really worried he could get snatched up off the street by Trump admin for his articles. Huh? Police Chief Minnesota Tesla vandal may have been a victim of politicians' rhetoric. I'm sorry, what?
Bloomington Chief Hodges here. Showed you this video last week of this person scratching this Tesla. Thanks to everybody's help, we were able to identify them. But let me be clear here. The suspect in this case may have been a victim, and I mean victim in...
I'm sorry, what? What did you just fucking say? I hope you're not fucking lying to me.
The rhetoric that is being spewed out here by some of those in leadership.
What the...
Ah, so you're a capitulator. You can get deported with her.
The hell did you just say?
We need our leaders.
You can go to jail with her.
Stop feeding this rhetoric. So with that, Bloomington, we will see you back here later on this week, where I'm going to talk about some of the property damage to vehicles that's taking place on the east side of Bloomington.
From Minnesota, the state that's always wrong about everything, we have a story about a crime committed by a leftist lunatic, for which the police chief seems to blame politicians. His own governor, Tampon Tim Walz, indeed incites the lunatic fringe with his anti-Tesla Musk rhetoric. It was, however, inarticulate of Chief Hodges to suggest that vandals may not be entirely responsible for their own actions. What? I'm sorry. They don't just walk up to a fucking car with a fucking tool a sharp tool in hand and then start scratching the fuck out of a car. Like what? What? I don't know. That looks like a deliberate action to me. It looks very deliberate. I don't know. Somehow their hand just magically just went all over the place and then hit the car on accident. Get the fuck out of here. This person magically had a seizure by the time they were walking. Their arm had a seizure, and for whatever reason, they attacked the car.
Let me be clear here. The suspect in this case may have been a victim. And
yes,
I mean
they are a victim. They had a seizure when they attacked the car.
Out here.
Oh boy. All right, there you have it. Tonight's gonna be a short night because class in the morning. What's this? Oh, I forgot a beat. Yeah. Hands off protesters across rally against President Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Please welcome Executive Director Gracia Martinez Rosas. From
Oh, it's this lady! Yay! This lady basically told herself to fucking... What
up, my people?
She basically outed herself. She self-reported. Let's go, Dream. What do you want?
I can't understand a word you said the whole time. We're American because you're in America, okay? Greatest country on the planet.
Yeah, the hands-off protests. Or queer and unashamed.
My name is
I am
Martinez Rosas.
Espanol.
I am an immigrant.
I am
Hola.
undocumented, unafraid,
Of course she a
queer
torta.
and unashamed. Fucking me.
I came from Mexico. I am undocumented. Queer and unashamed.
Damn, I love my job.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more.
Damn Mexicans. Glad I'm Vietnamese. Sure you are.